2 of this league, exclusively on my YouTube channel. So it'd be good if we could guarantee Reclaimer lives. But if Reclaimer dies, this hand goes nowhere. I think we can find a more promising hand. And it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. Yeah, we'll try this. Let's put back the Ulamog here. We can Green Sun turn 2 for our Reclaimer if we don't have to fire this crop rotation off. Tundra Ponder could be a number of things. Could be like an Oko snow control deck. Could be like Doomsday. I mean, white probably means likely have creature removal. So I'm gonna try and just ramp straight up to prime time here. Not bother with Reclaimer. If this is a control matchup, this hand is incredible. This could be Esper Vile. Okay, this is looking good for sure. I think they're probably likely to have Wasteland, so keep that in mind. Yeah, let's play the stage out. It's the least mana efficient of the post lands. So since we actually have the mana, we'll just take care of this now. I don't think these Stoneblade decks really have days all that often. So I'm just going to play into it. I'd rather just play the Vesuva, just get more Cloudposts out. And it's a slam for prime time here. Probably getting forced, but gotta fight through at some point. And we're gonna have to discard a card to that sort of Feast and Famine. So probably I'm likely to discard this crop rotation. Should probably play the Eye of Ugin out as soon as possible. Okay, Venser. Maybe this is just, is Esper Vile? I don't know. Don't know really. But Feast and Famine I haven't seen in quite some time. It's definitely one of the better equipment against 12 Post. Just losing my hand. It's going to be painful. And I suspect this deck probably does have Wasteland. Yeah, discard this Crop Rot. It's a little risky in this matchup. V-click. They're not going to like what they see. I'm going to play the Eye of Ugin out this turn. Can search up Emrakul. And then as long as we keep one of these 2 post lands, we'll be able to cast it next turn. And as long as nothing gets, like, disrupted. Alright. I haven't cast a spell this game, yeah. Oh, it's a good thing to discard. Most likely. Alright, just get through this turn and we'll be good. Even if something gets wastelanded here, we can still Ulamog next turn. But this is definitely the type of matchup you love to see with 12 posts. These fair blue decks. Back in like the Miracles heyday, these like blue-white Stoneblade decks were even an even better matchup than Miracles. Just Miracles getting the counterbalance lock was just sometimes a real pain in the ass. Like Stoneblade didn't really have something on to that level against 12 post. Not as good as the counter top block. So, post board. These Carpet of Flowers are looking nice. Definitely bringing in probably all the Force of Vigors. It's very likely that they have back to basics. Walking Ballista for sure. Maybe Tabernacle. We'll see. Alright, perfect. Just discard this Once Upon a Time. Just have land drops over the course of the next 2 turns. Uh-oh. As long as I just can't die right here, it should be fine. More cantripping. What is this, the 5th cantrip of the game? Alright, back to basics. This is not going to happen now. That's great. And they have exactly 8 permanents right now, so it's likely going to get... We're definitely getting Emrakul, and then following that up the turn after with the Ulamog. Just clear them of permanents. Unless we draw our, like, Karakas. Nice. It's pretty minor, but with that Vesuva, I should have just copied this Thespian stage land. Would have been slightly better. Okay, Ballista. The forces. And then most, if not all, of the carpets. Maybe 3 carpets. Against like the Oko snow control decks, I'm usually only siding in 3 carpets. There's nothing really better to bring in. Crop rotations are risky. I want to keep the threat level high. Might chop a couple of Reclaimers. I don't expect them to live long. So this will kind of be like the Delver matchup where we, instead of Reclaimer, rely on our Carpet of Flowers. Do I want Tabernacle? Could tie them up with their mana, potentially. I don't know what else I'd cut, though. I mean, I could just abandon the Reclaimers entirely, which kind of seems wrong, but I mean, I still have like Shepherd to go search up as a cheaper creature. Hey, yeah, let's actually experiment. Let's just go all out with carpets. I do kind of like Tabernacle here. I'm sure they're like swimming in like Swords to Plowshares. This hand looks pretty good. Hopefully I didn't just screw it up by getting rid of all my Reclaimers. I think this was worth trying. Like, lots of cards make this hand really good. Carpet of Flowers, another Cloudpost. Plus they mull to 5. It's not bad. Feels bad without having the carpets, though. Or without having the Reclaimers. I'll offer this up to Wasteland. Yeah, taking out to both, or all the Reclaimers, I think is definitely a mistake on my part. I'm not doing anything else right now, so I'd rather just have like something to at least go for. I won't get the Shepherd just yet. Save that for later. Eventually we're just gonna have 7 lands out. Just cast our prime time that way. I might be priced into playing this Ballista. Could just play it as a 2-2. I just need to slow down the damage whenever I can. I think I'll decide to actually play the Cavern here too. It'll make a prime time that I would draw into later worse, but I think we were planning to go with these Green Suns as our method here. So let's say Construct with this. This is just to stem the bleeding, really. Okay. Well, good thing we have something to try and find with these Green Suns. Start slamming them now. That's fine. Try again next turn. Let's try this again. Go. Throw this Pithing Needle down now too. Yeah, saying probably Stoneforge. Either that or... Well, I guess if I just say Feast and Famine, they just can't play it yet. Yeah, I'll do that, actually. Yeah, I don't want to get to a spot where Feast and Famine is attached to the true name. It seems very troublesome. Could cast Ulamog next turn if I want. I'm gonna chump this Stoneforge here. Yeah, I'm just gonna slam the Ulamog, get rid of their... I have to get rid of lands, so get rid of their white. So take him off of back to basics for at least a little while. Force of Will, okay. Alright, they conceded. Alright, 2-0. Stick around for round 3.